Hello, Lego Man Stu here. In this video I will be doing a review of the contents of this year's Lego Harry Potter Advent Calendar, which is 76438. It's also compatible with 76435. This has affected my choices on here a little bit due to the fact some of the pieces need to go together to actually get a fair assessment. And the fact there's lots of like plinths on here which are the statue bases, which you can't really judge because then you're just judging the house from Harry Potter, which is a little bit unfair. The figures themselves are quite good. So I have put stuff together on here, as you will see. I've trying to look at the builds individually and as fairly as possible. You'll probably guess which one's going to be at the bottom just by watching my videos. So bear in mind this is just my personal opinion and this isn't actually anything set in stone, and you probably will disagree with some of my opinions. Right, if you'd like a shout out on this channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on this video, and you will get a shout out. So, but please, especially on this one, please keep your comments kind and constructive. Right, we will get straight on. The first one I put near the back is the Draco Malfoy and the Slovene statue. Not because I've got the figures good. The plinth you can't fault, like I say, you can't fault. But I as a non-Harry Potter person, I struggle to identify that as a Slovene statue. I should have noticed it by the fact the way it came out of the box. But it's supposed to be a serpent, and they've used these triangular bits on it, which kind of like loses it in the build a little bit, and looks a bit bird-like as well. So personally, I've had to put this one at the bottom. It's a very hard decision to make, but apart from that, it's fine. Apart from that, it's absolutely fine. I've got the same issue with the Harry Potter, Gryffindor, and with the Gryffindor statue and plinth. The Harry Potter figure is fine. They're all at the same scale. They've all got the scarf on. They've all got they're in their uniform and they've got their scarf house colours on, which is no problem whatsoever. But for identification purposes, this was a bit 50-50. That I wasn't sure if that was a Hufflepuff or a Gryffindor. That's probably me not knowing enough about Harry Potter, but it is nice though, and the fact this advent calendar has been designed around another set, which is very good. All these builds are very good, don't get me wrong, but so the decision to put these into order is a very personal one for me. So and I can appreciate the thought that has gone into these builds. Next comes up the the table with the chocolate frogs, the cup, the cookie, and the book. The thing I don't like about this, it's a good table. The thing I don't like about this one is the book won't stay on the table. So it's a nice book. I get the fact that if they could have designed it so the book could have stayed on the table somehow, I probably would have liked it slightly better. But the book is very good actually. It's all very good, but it's just something has to be near the bottom, unfortunately. Next we have another table. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with the tables. This one is okay. This one's good. It's got the food on. It's got a croissant, a pie, a cakey thing, and a cookie, and it does work really, really well. But unfortunately, I do feel there are slightly better builds in the advent calendar. Next we have the gaming table. I like it, but the fact the gaming table only has 4 squares on it and 2 pieces. The butterbeer is a nice effect and has some sort of coaster on it as well. It's okay, but it doesn't really, it struggles a little bit in my opinion. Next we have these 2 crackers. I'm not sure what they're meant to be because I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, which is possibly the reason I'm marking these down a little bit. They do look good, but unfortunately, I do feel there are better builds. They are good for what they are, and they do fit the Christmas theme. So next we have the serving table. I do quite like it, but without the food on it, it does look a bit bare. And the candle on it looks good, and the cherries and all the details. So overall, it is very good. Next we have the Hufflepuffle plinth. This look, I identified that straight off the bat, and so no problems there. So, and the Hermione figure with the rubber hairpiece is actually quite good as well. Next we have the Christmas tree base with the Hogwarts Express at the bottom. So that works really well, quite like it, ticks all the boxes. I didn't actually put it with the Christmas tree because I thought the base itself works and the train does add character. Next we have the Dumbledore figure. It looks quite good. It's got the all the detailing on the robes. It looks a bit new age and magical, so it's a good figure, but I have seen a Dumbledore figure before, and maybe it's just because it doesn't wow me as much. Next we have their dinner, the bird, which is a turkey, phoenix or chicken, whichever you prefer. I don't know what they eat at Hogwarts, so it looks good. You've got all the trimmings on the side, which is very nice, and you can also pull the legs off the actual bird as well, which is really good. So overall, it is a very good build. Next one I chose was the small Christmas tree. It's nice, but there are better builds to come in there. It's a Christmas tree basically, so it doesn't quite have the full wow factor. Next we have Professor Filius Flitwick. It's a nice build. The design on the back is quite funky. It's got all the bits on the back there, so that is rather funky. And there's a portrait, and you've got a portrait with it as well, which is good. Next on my preference list, we'll put him down in a minute. Next on my preference list is the Ravenclaw statue and plinth with Cho Chen. I'm not being au fait with Harry Potter as I could be. Looking at this, looking at the statue, you can tell exactly what it is. It's a raven sitting on a round bit of stone. So therefore, it's probably the best statue out of the set. Next, we have the table, the drinks table. It's really nice. The thing that really did it for me was the jar of acid drops in it. That just ticks all the boxes for me. So you can't really fault that. I think that swung it for me on that one. That makes it the best table. The next one is the fireplace and the candle holders on the side with the decorations. The decorations of their own don't really look all that, but when you attach them to the fireplace, which you're supposed to do, and you put the bit on top there, it does look really good, really practical. If I got that in a set, I'd be quite happy with that. And the fireplace has got all these bricks on it as well, so it's a really good build. Next we have the main Christmas tree with the Santa hat. Works really well, does everything it needs to do. My top two are number two is the choir ghost. It's a good figure. It's got the Marie Antoinette dress. It's got the greyish colourings. Looks quite ghostly, and it's got a 2x2 printed tile with music on. Can't fault that at all. But my favourite one in it, ironically, as it happens, is the Hedwig with gift and box of donuts. This is really, really nice. It's a really nice little design. If you look at the other bits are nice, and they have put lots of effort into the statues and stuff like that, but they have built it to go with another set. So as a standalone build, this is quite nice, and an advent calendar build as well. So this does tick the boxes for me. So Hedwig with the presents and the box of donuts. It's a flying owl. It's really good. I like it. I know there are people out who will disagree with me on that. So, but as I say, it's my list, and you're entitled to disagree. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be on YouTube, Instagram, and Threads. If you wish to support the channel, if you want a shout out, you just have to leave a kind or constructive comment at the end of this video, and you will get a shout out. Stay safe, keep building. Exponio Petronius, happy holidays, happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year, or maybe next year when I'm back on the advent calendars. Again, happy holidays, and see you soon.